The event around me is for people from across the circumpolar world, and they are all united by one thing: caribou. They're here for the 20th North American Caribou Workshop. Almost 400 people are attending this year. They're from diverse backgrounds: academia, government, caribou management boards, and Indigenous governments, just to name a few. And for 5 days, they're swapping knowledge and brainstorming solutions to the challenges faced by caribou. I spoke earlier with the co-chairs of the conference to find out more. Tell me about the benefits of bringing this diverse group of people together.
I think one of the benefits for sure is just when you bring together so many people from across the spectrum of caribou research and monitoring and stewardship and from across the range, you just get so many different perspectives on, what are the issues that are facing caribou across the range, what are some of the potential solutions for dealing with those issues, and different sources of information.
What is one of the biggest threats to caribou right now?
Caribou, they're resilient. They've existed for many, many years, but today is a challenging time for them. Climate change, for sure, is with warming temperatures. That's changing climatic patterns, so weather. So examples are things like ice over snow events, which makes it challenging for them to feed in the winter. And then, of course, development is always a pressure for all wildlife, caribou included.
We all, I think, really like to have the answer that it's that one thing, and if we just fix that thing. But the truth is, and you would see that here today in all the talks, it's so many aspects working together, like the climate change, predation in some areas, harvesting, poaching is a concern in some places. It's really hard to pinpoint and blame one specific impact, so it's complex. And that's why there's so many people here today too. We need to investigate from all angles. What is going on with our caribou?
Kathy, I know this isn't your first caribou conference. This is the 20th. I'm not suggesting you've been to all 20. But tell me some of your observances of how, the conference itself and perhaps the way that, at least here in the NWT, we deal with caribou. How has that evolved?
Yeah, certainly. My first caribou conference, NACW, was 2018. That one really has stayed with me. Actually, our plenary tomorrow, she was chair of that one, and I was reflecting how this conference, I think, traditionally was purely academic, really research and science-based, and, the titles and the themes were very the population ecology of caribou kind of thing. But over the years, both in this conference and in our daily work as researchers, scientists, it's becoming much, much more collaborative. Co-management is something we're very good at here in the Northwest Territories, because we have so many groups that we're here for the same thing, for the well-being of caribou. So you see in almost all the presentations, at least some acknowledgement of, here's one way of knowing the science, and here's another way of knowing. These are the land keepers or the guardians of caribou. These are some of the questions they have, and let's combine the information from the land and the science and the modeling and the new technologies we have. So there's just much, much more integration of those ways of knowing, but also, I think, openness and acceptance of the cultural importance and like allowing ourselves to feel and not just be sort of rigid and analytical about how caribou populations are doing. It is emotional for many, many people. So I think there's a lot more openness and acknowledgement of that.
I want to ask each of you, what a caribou mean to you?
I will just start by saying, I'm an animal nut. I'm crazy about animals. I've been working on caribou as a specific topic for over 15 years, different places. It's been very eye-opening to work on caribou here in the north, specifically in what I mentioned, that co-management context, and learning what caribou mean to different cultures. So I of course care about caribou as wildlife, and this icon of the Canadian North and of the circumpolar North. However, living here and seeing how caribou are part of the daily lives and the histories and the language of people, I'm getting goosebumps because there's been some wonderful talks really driving that home, and I get to experience that and have listen to those kinds of stories in my day-to-day work. Maybe not every day in the office, but in a lot of the work that I do. So that's been really special. I also really love the stories around caribou, and our logo here. It's really teeny tiny, but I'll just tell you in words. It's a female caribou walking off onto the tundra. She doesn't have that iconic, huge rack that you see in a lot of logos with caribou. You can see her vulva patch, and there's a lot of meaning to that too. I think, this is the kind of space and environment where we recognize that these animals aren't just decoration. The females are so important, and she's walking off into the distance and walking into the future, you could say, looking over the shoulder, and the caribou are leading the way, and that's sort of the feeling that I get when I am working on caribou up here with the many different groups. So
yeah, for me, this is my first North American Caribou Workshop, and I'm relatively new in my caribou journey, but I do, just reflecting right now, I think I saw my first caribou ever when I was about 15 years old in Newfoundland on a salmon fishing trip near Grossmoor National Park, and then it was quite a while after that before I saw another one. But when I first moved to the Northwest Territories and had my first field trip here, I remember seeing the barren ground caribou for the first time out on the tundra, and it's just they're so tied to northern wilderness and the tundra, and it's just it was a magical moment at the time, and it's certainly it's really powerful to see how much caribou mean to so many people. And we have close to 400 people today at this conference. We probably could have had a couple hundred more if we had the capacity to do so. So clearly caribou mean so much to so many people in the past and today and moving forward, hopefully.